Hello and welcome back to another one of our videos. Again, I say this probably at the start of every single video, but it has been a while, but hopefully we are back this time. And today I'm going to be talking to you about the changes that are happening in April 2023, which is next month, only a few days away, and everything that you need to know. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is corporation tax, because as I'm sure you have seen, the corporation tax rate is increasing, but it's not increasing for everybody. So it does get a bit confusing, but I will try and explain it my best for you now. So if your profit is under 50K, then you are still going to be paying the rate of 19% on corporation tax, which is the same as it is now. If your profit is between 50K and 250K, you're going to be paying corporation tax up to an amount of 25%, which I'll come back to in a second. And then if your profits are over 250K, then the rate you will be paying is 25% on all of your profits. So back to that middle ground now. So if your profits are between £50,000 and £250,000, then you're going to be paying that corporation tax rate in between there of around 20-something% because it's a scaling rate, and we're going to be looking at marginal relief. So one that I looked at before is if your profit is around £90,000, then the rate that you will pay in corporation tax overall is about 22.5%. So as I say, it's that scaling rate from 19 to 25%, and it all depends on how high your profit is how high that rate will become. HMRC actually has quite a good calculator for this, and it will show you the marginal relief that you'll get on this, which I'll put a link down below so you can have a look, just have a play around to see what tax that you may pay or what percentage it may be. So the next thing that I would like to talk about is the personal allowance. So you may already know this, but the personal allowance is not changing this year. That is staying at the 1257 hour as the standard tax code. So you will be taxed on all of your earnings above £12,570. So that has not changed since last year and will not be changing again this year, which means on that director's pay for most of you will not be changing. For people that profits are higher than the 50K, like I was talking before about corporation tax, we may be looking at changing this across so you would take in a higher salary / smaller dividends, but we're not exactly sure how that's going to play out for everybody because it will change from company to company. So if you want to know more about that, make sure you do contact us. But that personal allowance down there, that 12570L, is not changing this year. So after that, then the next thing I'm going to talk about is the minimum wage and what that is changing to. So do excuse me, but I am going to be looking at my notes for this bit just to make sure I get it right. But so currently we're going to start with the apprentices and under 18s. So currently the rate for both of them is £4.81, and in April it's going up to £5.28. Moving up to the 18 to 20-year-olds, it's currently £6.83 and going up to £7.49. And then the 21 to 22, this is where we're going to see the biggest gap or increase, I should say. It's currently £9.18 and it's going up to £10.18, so that's a whole £1 increase, which is quite a lot there. And then with the 23 and over, it's currently at £9.50 and it's going all the way up to £10.42. So in those top two brackets, there's quite big increases that I know some of our clients, it will hit quite a lot, but that is the minimum that you have to be paying your employees per hour. So if you're confused about that or want to make sure how that works out and you're doing it correctly, then please do contact us and we can help you ensure that you are paying the correct minimum wages. Next thing I'm going to quickly touch on is capital allowances. So as you should be aware, the super deduction is ending at the end of this month, so end on the 31st of March, and that's not really being replaced with something. I know it has been said that it's being replaced with a capital allowance named full expensing, but that's really only going to affect people that they're investing a lot of money, because the AIA, the annual investment allowance, is staying at £1 million this year, which was something that came in before COVID, a bit like the super deduction, but there isn't really anything that's going to replace in that. So now you'll just be getting that 100% allowance on your assets. But if you are in the bracket where you're paying more corporation tax, that does mean that you will be getting more allowances against that, because rather than it being against 19%, it could be against that 22.5%, like I mentioned earlier on. I'm now quickly going to touch on R&D, so research and development. So if you are a small to medium-sized business that spends 40% of their expenditure on R&D, so research and development, you will be eligible to claim an enhanced R&D credit. So this will be worth £27 for every £100 that you spend on R&D. So that will be tax saving that you'll be making, which is absolutely fantastic, and a really good incentive for you to be doing R&D, so research and development in your business. So for all of you pubs out there, or any of our clients that are pubs, you will be pleased to know that the beer duty has been frozen for average strength draft beers that is sold in your pubs. So hopefully that means that this will keep prices low coming to you. I do know for a lot of our clients, brewers are always putting up their prices, which does make sense, but hopefully this will help to keep those prices low, as that duty has been frozen on the draft beer. So lastly, I'm going to talk about pensions, and the tax-free allowance for pension contributions currently is 40k in a tax year, and that is going to be increasing to 60k. So that's £60,000 that you can pay into your pension pot for paying any taxes. So that is everything that I'm going to be talking about today that is changing in April that will affect you. So if you do have any questions or comments, please put them below, or do contact us, and make sure to share this, like this, because it really does help. But otherwise, we will see you in the next one, which hopefully will be very, very soon.